Eden's Living TV. We're going to talk about trauma bonds some more. Let's go into a little bit more depth of the trauma bonds here. Trauma bonds versus love. Trauma bonds are intense and immediate. It's an emotional connection. It feels like a whirlwind. It's like, oh my gosh, I've been swept up. This person has charmed me, seduced me, lured me, captivated me. Then you have that dependency of this strong reliance on the other person for emotional stability. And that's a trauma bond. Highs and lows are frequent emotional extremes in drama. Fear-based. It's often based on fear of abandonment. This is all from childhood trauma. Manipulation can involve control and manipulation tactics, especially if money is involved and you don't do what they want to do. Well, they will discard you like a wet washcloth, used shoes, an old broken phone. Drop you and just go on living and not even think of you. The difference between trauma bonding and love is love develops over time. You have this emotional connection that grows slowly, and you trust and you respect each other. You have interdependence, independence. You can go and maintain your own individuality. You don't have to depend. Like my ex-partner, I couldn't go anywhere. I was like, oh my gosh, can you not go somewhere by yourself and let me go by myself? No, it's all about control. I had to be right up underneath them, or I don't know if it was a trust issue. I'm not sure because I never cheated. Stability. In love, you have emotional stability and constant support. If you have someone that pulls and pushes you and I love you but leaves, if they tell you they love you and they leave you, they're talking out of both sides of their mouth and they're manipulating, they're a con artist and they're a con. Trust-based is built on mutual trust and respect. This is love. Honesty, open communication. If you can't communicate, if you just shut up and don't communicate with somebody, I think that's the worst form of abuse. My mother used to do that to me. No communication. Can't get an argument resolved because no one will communicate. Signs of a trauma bond. You're constantly making excuses for their bad behavior. My ex was a drunk. I was like, well, they were stressed. Or, oh, they just can't sleep. Signs of trauma bond is feeling stuck and unable to leave despite the pain. If someone is causing you immense pain and you can't leave them, and you look in the mirror and you hate yourself, it's a trauma bond. Fear of retaliation if you leave. If you're in a marriage, if you're in a relationship, if you're in a friendship, and you stay because you're like, oh my God, they're going to retaliate and they're going to destroy my life. If you've ever had to unmask a narcissist, they will destroy your life. I have someone right now trying to destroy my life because I saw through them. They were a drug addict, schizophrenic, and they were a hustler. And I called them on their crap, and they're terrified of me telling the truth. While trauma bonds often form because of repeated cycles of intense emotional experiences together, where periods of abuse are followed by periods of kindness, creating confusion and addictive emotional roller coaster. Even my mindset coach, she has been mindset roller coaster me. Push, pull, give, love, leave. Inconsistent. Hell, I'm gonna need therapy for my damn mindset coach. I'm not even kidding about that, y'all. It's been some crap. Let's see, right here, breaking a trauma bond. This is the most important thing. You need to acknowledge the situation and your feelings. Like, look, I know I have intense feelings for this person. I know I've walked through hell with each other with you. They had their own personal life issues. I walked with them. We bonded. When you're in a period of pain or sickness, you bond with people. You need to seek support from your friends and family or a therapist if you're trying to break a trauma bond. Like, I'm literally trying to get away from an abusive person. Like, I attract people in my life that abuse me, use me, and then throw me away like it's getting old. So I'm going to change my behavior, and I'm not going to allow people in my life that are going to abuse me and use me and not see my worth. That's on me. If I allow these people to continue to be in my life, that's on me. Focus on self-care, self-love. Do you love yourself or do you love them? Do you love yourself? Are you going to go out and save the world like I was doing? Or are you going to finally choose yourself? I finally choose myself. I don't choose anybody else. I don't want another living soul in this world. I want to heal. I want to get close to God. I want to repent of my sins. I want to build Eden. And I want to open a wellness center and heal people. Because trauma is hell. Walking through it is hell. And again, trauma bond versus love. Trauma is intense, immediate. Love is connection. It develops. Strong dependency, where love is independency. It's interdependent. You're independent of each other, but you're still one team. Driven by fear of abandonment, where love is by support, stability. It's emotional stability. You know the other person's not going to leave you, or stop loving you, or have conditions on that love. And love is open communication. Again, if you tell me you love me and then you won't talk to me, or you just shut me out of your life and block me. I recently saved someone's life. Literally. Like literally. And their daughter. And their family. The cartel was doing hits through the 6. They were purging. I wrecked my car. Almost wound up in the hospital. Person I care about more than the world itself just blocked me. Doesn't care how I feel, what I'm going through. And I was about to pay them a lot of ungodly money. When coaches or people put themselves before their clients, as in it's all about them and their goals and their focus, it's not someone I recommend you working with as a professional. I wouldn't work with this person, and I sure as hell wouldn't send any of my trauma people to them, because it traumatized the hell out of them. When you work with someone, you build trust. And trust broken, you can never repair that once it's broken. It can't be repaired. When you see someone who really says they love you and they don't, and they were just using you to get ahead or to get money or media positions or whatever, I don't know. Who knows? You learn to pray for people. You don't owe me anything for saving your life. And I won't ever apologize for loving you. But I do know a trauma bond. And I'm the fool. I'm the fool, but you can heal. You can. One day at a time. Know what trauma, know what love is, know what abuse is. And if you can't communicate with someone who was going to have your services and you denied them, not one occasion, several occasions. I have a disability. I have traumatic brain injury. I have post-traumatic stress complex. And the person I trusted to help me in my body and my mind left. They left. Didn't even excuse themselves. It's more trauma. Stay away from people that don't respect your feelings or your emotions or your soul. It's just loving people as a person and respecting people as people. And people that don't do that create trauma in others. And I, for one, want to heal and heal other people. I want to love other people. I'm just a mirror sometimes. A mirror to myself. I'm a mirror to others. And I got to take accountability because I got played.